Hello, I'm Rebecca and this is the Treasure Trove of Curios. Today I am going to continue looking through some of the things from the house clean out. So I've broken everything that's still to be sorted through into sections of glass and kitchenware and other stuff. So the things that I'm going through today are the other stuff section. So I'm going to start with these purses that I've got. So this one's just a nice red one. It's a vintage purse. It's got a bit of wear through here, which is a bit of a shame, but it's still quite nice. No labels on it at all. No tags, but it's got a nice kiss lock latch on it. And then I've got this really nice tapestry one here, which I don't think it's particularly old. It's the reason that I think that is because it has a tag that's stitched into it that I'm trying to get out for you. Cotton made in Hong Kong. Not sure if you can read that. And unfortunately it's a little bit gappy at this seam here. Wouldn't take much to fix that up, but yes, it's still quite nice. A very traditional tapestry style purse, and it has got the two compartments there, which is great. There's also this wallet here, which is a leather wallet, a bit of a Australia souvenir type piece. And then this little coin purse, which doesn't have any names on it anywhere, no tags. I'd say this one's a little bit older. But I'll do some looking into it and see if I can find anything about that one. I think it's pretty cool. Now, I've got this, which is, I'm going to say it's a trough vase. Could be a planter if you would like it to be. Now it is, oh, there we go. So Art Ceramics. Royale is the name of the manufacturer, and then at the bottom of the sticker there it's got Sullivan and Griffiths, based in Sydney. So they were a distributor, I think back in the 50s or 60s. Royale was one of the companies, the manufacturers that they sold items from. They also did Kelmar, Hollyware, Tetley, Selleck and Handcut. Handcut were more glassware. This has got a gorgeous pink colour with purple and almost like a bluey colour, I suppose, and then a nice yellow glaze on the inside and the gold edge. This is in fantastic condition. This is a really lovely piece. Next for you, I've got this, which is a pressed metal item. It's a horse, and I think it's possibly a student piece. I'm guessing that from the way this is being done, and I can't get it out without breaking the frame apart because the frame has been sealed up here and like puttied around the edge of the glass, so I can't open it to find any details about it, and I can't see any sort of a signature on there. I'm guessing it's probably copper, but I could be very, very wrong. Next for you, I have got these beautiful gloves. They're a sort of crocheted glove with beautiful detailing around the top here, around the wrist or the cuff, and a diamond pattern in it as well. There's a tiny bit of staining on the fingers, which might not catch up too well on the camera. And I'm not going to try and put them on because my hands are too big. So they're probably about a size 7. So obviously they are a vintage item, vintage clothing item. As I said, this is the stuff category that sort of everything fits into. Everything that didn't fit into the other categories ended up in this one. What you've probably already seen is this. I would call it a briefcase. It's an older piece. It's lockable. I've got the keys for it. And it's got a sticker here, or I think it's a sticker label. Here, vinyl with Fred Dodge Proprietary Limited, Victoria. So I did some digging into that name, did a bit of research there. So in 1938, Fred Dodge moved to Australia from Austria, and he started a luggage manufacturing and wholesaling business which he called Airport Luggage. It was based in Smith Street in Collingwood at the time. Then in 1970, his son Ron joined the business, and he sent the manufacturing offshore, and he acquired the distribution rights for Samsonite, and then later on entered into a joint venture with Samsonite, which that was in 2007. So this piece is pre-Samsonite, obviously. I couldn't quite date it exactly as to when it would have been manufactured or when it would have been used. It has been used. It's got a little bit of damage here on the handle and a bit of scratching on the latches, as you can see there, and then a bit of cracking through the seam of the vinyl in here, but does not affect its use at all. Otherwise, it is in fantastic condition, and it's impressive for something that's designed to be used to see it in such good condition. Next, I've got this cookie jar, which is in the shape of a house. There's no real brand name on this. It's new in box. It's made in Japan. I'd say it's an older piece, not particularly old though. It's got some crazing. I'm not sure if that's fake crazing or not. And it's only, I'm not sure if it'll pick up there for you. It's only on the base part of it. There's no crazing on the lid. How groovy is that? So it's a bit hard for me to do any sort of research into the brand name when it doesn't have any markings on it at all except for made in Japan. That way up. I tend to do that a lot. got this Snoopy figurine. This is a McDonald's collectible item from 2000. Now, not all McDonald's collectible items are actually that collectible, but this, because it's Snoopy, it is. I mean, who doesn't love Snoopy? I do like peanuts. He's just got a little bit of wear on his bow here, but otherwise he's pretty good. He's a bit grotty, he needs a clean, but he is in good condition. I found a book in our storeroom years ago that was my uncle's. He had, when he was a younger fellow, he did a heap of drawings and he drew lots of the Peanuts characters, and I think it's pretty fantastic. Now, what else have I got for you? I might show you this lamp. I'll try not to tip it over. How great is that? So it's got this milk glass shade on the top of it. It's got some great detailing on it. And then here's the base. It's got a marble, alabaster maybe, base on it here, and some metal fittings and glass bits through the center as well. It's got some damage, so the pull cord is broken and the switch mechanism is broken as well. It does not work. It's also got cracks. Where is it? Over the side. It's got cracks through here, so it would probably have to be rewired, completely rewired. The cord doesn't look too bad, it looks quite fine, but I'm not sure that I would trust it. And if I were to go to the effort of redoing all the bits up the top here, I would probably just continue and redo the whole lot, safer that way. And I'm tempted, I was thinking of selling this item by itself as it is, but I'm tempted to get it rewired myself because I want to see it work. And I think it'll look great when it does work, and I want to see what that looks like. And then whoever buys it after that will have a fully functional, spectacular looking lamp. Now, last, I have got all of these. I have got mountains of scarves here. There are an awful lot of them. So, there's lots of different types from different locations. This one here is a Kiwi one, New Zealand. Pretty great pattern on it. Unfortunately, it has got a couple of very small holes, which are probably a bit hard for you to see. But it's mostly intact. Some of these are in pretty poor condition. I'm not sure if this was made in New Zealand. It doesn't say anywhere on it where it was made. It has here New Zealand native birds, but doesn't say where it was made. I'm not going to show you all of these because there are, as I said, lots and lots and lots of them. But I'll pick out a few to show you. This one is made in Italy. And I'm finding that basically anything that's got made in Italy on it sells really well. There must just be a good market for made in Italy things. I suppose Italy is associated with quality. This one is, it's got Aboriginal characters on it. I think I've got that backwards, I think it's that way. And it's got this name Fresca on it, which sounds like it's Italian, but I don't think that it is. And unfortunately the edges of this one are quite sad looking, especially along that side. So I'm not sure whether it's still worthwhile collecting or not. This one reminds me of a dress that my nana had in the 1980s. Bright colours, and they were very much like that. This one is Cinzia Fiore tie rack. I'm going to guess that's how that's pronounced. So this one, let's see if it's going to pick up. Nope. There we go. This one is made in Italy. I think that one I did some research into was, I think it was that one, a company that was established in the 1930s in London, and they made a name that was sort of a collaboration of the two people who were involved in setting it up. And it was meant to sort of sound Italian even though they weren't, and they were in London. And I reckon I'm only probably halfway through. It just keeps going. A lot of these don't have tags or names on them, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, there's one that I do want to show you because I think it's hilarious. Let's see if I can find it in this massive pile. Got some blue and white. Everybody likes blue and white. And here's a Dutch one. Oh no, oh yeah, that one is the Dutch one. Some of these are possibly considered more handkerchiefs because they're a bit smaller. Here's the one that I'm looking for. I think this is hilarious. I looked at it and I went, oh no, it's got a hole in it. Oh, what a shame. It looks like it's been burnt through it. What is going on with that? And then I saw it's got written here, moths. Because these are moths. And so they've actually put a moth hole in it and then sewn it back up around the edges. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyways, that brings this video to an end. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, share it with your friends, tell everyone about it, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care. Ta-ra!